EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel. We are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get it started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go on EA Sports. Taking about 7 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Every day, I feel like smoking, make me feel like skipping, feel like skipping, make me feel like floating. I feel like smoking, make me feel like skipping, I feel like skipping, make me feel like floating.
First carry for the Fulham Rams, Chase Edmonds. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 26-yard line.
From the gun,
Every day.
this one caught by Isabella. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 35.
That certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should give him the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On first down. And he's got this down to the 35. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Murray now on first down. Caught inside Hopkins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line. See what you got. Check the 2.
They'll run on first down, Edmonds. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
Joker, 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 Joker.
On 2nd and 12, Murray flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. T.J. Watt, the all-pro, in there to take him down.
It's 3rd down and 13.
Murray with a 3rd on the slant, completes it. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. So they're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Starts throwing the football. You're on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it really hard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
And the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far.
Mano kuyam samoru.
Snap comes to Murray and one. Locked in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid. Turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that. Inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
They'll run the NC State man. It's Jalen Samuels. And he's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring it second and 11. After the loss to start, it's second and 11. This is Eric Ebron, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stumped at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. On first down, Samuels dances by him, and the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
This defense is really flying around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Always got to come up with something else in order to try to get his running game going.
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the Alabama man, Drake Patrick. And a big return, getting all the way down to the 35. So a pretty shaky start here from both sides.
These quarterbacks throw the ball to the other team. Do you think on both sidelines they're sitting them down and saying, okay, remember, this is the color jersey we're wearing. They're wearing the other color. Let's make sure we get it to our guys, please.
On first down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Chase Edmonds, the ball
Nice
carrier.
satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively,
to
the
get
process is
better.
entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
On second down, it's Drake. About 3 yards there. Johnny Samuel on the carry.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one. I think you got to continue to try and run and try to keep the defense honest.
You're also going to sit back. They're going to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. That's out to the left and complete. They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Looking for a third down, and that sets up the first and goal. That's how you draw up the run pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. Ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. To Edmonds on the toss. He pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he gets a yard down to about the 1 line. Second and goal from the 1. We're going to go with the tight end here on the right. And he is down here. So touchdown here on Sunday. Taking it in from a yard out. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Great field position has to be one of the best friends an offense can have. When you don't have very far to go, you should cash it in with points.
Cardinals will go up 7-0.
St. Gonzalez
Sa
kicking off for
guarda
Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Beyond Baseha Utsa Unini to Hamona.
The Steelers offense here about ready for the next drive. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start first and 10. Able to hit his target Claypool. And they'll get him down after a pickup late. 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter. 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Está contento do queridahu
A deep ball there on second down, but lined up incomplete. And Eric Ebron, the tight end, is intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
But when you got a tight end who can run, you got to give a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
Ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The passing game not in sync here.
Two drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
How about the call there? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Samuels. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Pickup. And
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw here, Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. Now here's 1st and 10. Here's Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Baker, and a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now. That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that, so when they do, they go back to their little pep in their steps, and they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
He's got the first down here inside the 30, and they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Murray gonna throw. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. Rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And his guys have got it back in the closing stages of the first half.
At their own 11-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13 and up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said about it? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime markers are that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? We'll find out pretty quickly here if they thought they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And they get him down before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll run on first down. Edmonds able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to pull that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had his eyes on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Murray. And he slings one that's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Deep down in my heart,
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25. A Cardinal first down, Murray to Hopkins.
down below.
25-yard line.
Do you remember the time we spent together? Where did it all go wrong? Don't tell me stories. You know that I love you.
They just do get the play off as he looked to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. They know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, they're going to take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
We're seeing these defenses making up opportunistic plays to keep this ball scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. On third and long. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
First down.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The safety boot of Baker there to force the incompletion.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
All over the middle, taken in. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 24-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
For the point after.
Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you bring mismatches because he's going to cover. And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss because that run after the catch.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Take it in the end zone. And he brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone now to go.
At their own 18-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see today they win the game here.
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Throwing on second and 8. Murray dancing to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
So I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside the pocket, realized he had nothing. Just chucked it free.
They went to find another down, right?
Complete to his running back, Ian Drake. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down. He's able to get the third down conversion. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
He's got first down and some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And it'll move the chains. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. They run it here with Edmonds. He's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll at It's another first down. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the fourth quarter right there.
And that type of run makes a bitter night for him and his teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, check. Mike 21. Mike 21. Big Ace. There we go.
They run with Edmonds. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 17 yards on that one as they keep the drive going.
I even see the effect of runs like that are starting to have on this game. Get a little bit slower, that front seven react into the football, almost like body blows in boxing. Slow them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. 17 yards out, and the Cardinals push one out in front. So you're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
Thinking there, because in most situations, the defense is accounting for all the runners on the field and, of course, the pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Marcus Gardner felt it, dialed it right up.
So this is something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often.
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you.
Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points, that means this is now a two-score game.
Yeah, that's tough to deal with, isn't it? This little time left. Those 2 points doesn't seem like a lot, but it means everything now. Those are going to be the ones we're going to look back on. Those 2 points right there, the play of the game.
Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals are set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Zane Gonzalez set and ready to get us started, and off we go now from State Farm Stadium. A short kick taken to the 18. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
We take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know, he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll get this out to about the 4. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked when they're to the side.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one counted twice. The other just said had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low. Let's get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Throwing on second and 8, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 22-yard line.
A gain of 22.
Good pick up there of 22.
Buccaneer, first down.
On first and 10, here's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it up. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Brady offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. A first carry down for Chase Edmonds. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Shaquille Barrett there pushing upfield to make the stop. So now they have to contend with second and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring it down shy of the 20. 3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10. Just gave a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down.
He's cracked.
Move. What you got?
Slam.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. This third down just got even more difficult. Third down at 15 after the false start.
It's a place for you. It's a place for me. So come on, little darling. We got to be for your love to me.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. In a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
15-yard line.
Come on, everybody, let me take you to Mexico. It's a place for you. It's a place for me. So come on, little darling. You got to keep it
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. Shotgun give to Fournette. Stopped after only a yard, taking it back for the team. Not much on that one, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Broke that down for a win in the defense's column.
On second and 9, Brady, they're rolling that right. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Touchdown, 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
Down the score, Buccaneers 7, Cardinals nothing. Rolling Hino to kick off.
Matt Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
It's a place for you. It's a place for me. So come on, little darling. You got to keep on your love to me. So now you know what I'm talking about. Come on, everybody, let me hear you shout. Centro, disco, double-a-ba-dee-po. Come on, everybody, let me take you to Mexico. It's a place for
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out there?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can go back out there and go, totally get a fair. It's just going to be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
So they want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
now you know what I'm talking about. Come on, everybody, let me hear you shout. Centro, disco, double-a-ba-dee-po. Come on, everybody, let me take you to Mexico. It's a place
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Buccaneers 7, Cardinals nothing.
Say.
First and 10, here's Murray. That ball complete to Isabella. He'll be out of bounds, but able to get it out past the 45. A nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll contain it to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Shotgun now from Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Murray to air it out again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so I leave him with second and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray. Oh, ball down in the air. Now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. Second straight drive now, your Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily. I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to a win? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
That's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. How about the guy who made it? You always talk about when they take a little step. Anytime you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. And he'll get that to Fournette complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
So much about offense is what we call hit the yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Stopped him in his tracks. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Now a first down carry by Jones. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
The ball carrier.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards loss. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
Again, the ball carrier.
2 yards the game there. Now they're left with a third and about 4 for the first.
On the play. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Brady. And he takes a That's good for 8 yards.
At the Bucks' 19-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Murray. And that is intercepted. Almost wait, no. They say no. It's caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Throwing now is Murray. The quick slant caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Let's go, D. Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
A carry here for the big team. And he's going to go down in the field of play. So they say no to the field goal try. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Bucks with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Evans. Nowhere to go that time. Might have got a yard up to the 25. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Running for the shot. Only a couple there. Should be brought down on the 28.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime mix had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle 3rd of the field, and that brings up 4th. Here we go on 4th down with Murray. That's to his running back, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They pick up a 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll run with Evans. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray's got a man and he hits him in stride.
Murray's pass.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Drake. And he's going to get this down to the 30 good for 23. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
45's the mic.
On the carry, it's Edmonds. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Again, they run with Edmonds. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. Hold out there. The defense was ready and looked for that run pass option.
You get the sense that the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
That's out to the left and complete. And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. 2 catches in the 1st half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
25-yard line.
Switch out, switch out. Switch, switch, switch.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray. It's caught at the 7. And he's out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Well, you think that the wheels are really spinning in their play caller's mind now. That little setback there on 1st down. They'll have 3 more shots if that's what it takes, because they can't take field goals out of their thought process. They need a touchdown and a conversion to tie this game. What play calls does he have on that sheet?
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Check it out.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. They were able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll try and run for it. Really not get it. He's going to lose yardage. They stop him back at the 4. They stop him on 4th and goal at the 3. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. Bucks offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense forced the turnaround down. They've got the lead. They're in good shape. Still got to be careful.
Getting 1st downs, keep the sticks moving right, keep the clock going, bring down the ball, ball security, don't turn it over.
And that's run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Brady. And he almost Chandler Jones. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Back to throw, Brady. Man open left side is Brown. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Fournette, a first down carry. He's got to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager, you come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line, and that's caught inside the 30. Again, there are 30 big ones. So now the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Brady got a throw here. Flush to his right. Going for the ball. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Totally, but you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it. Do all the right, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
They're following the touchdown now. It's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. He's going to be brought down inside the 5 to 3.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try to put points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one's not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go down the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
See what they do here in this last sequence.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
First down, Murray. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
That's good.
And the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they get with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Murray now on first down. Buying time is left. And this one caught by Max Williams. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Murray, one final try. Flushed out right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensive?
to Steel City at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
To kick off for Arizona.
Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Heinz Field. A fairly short kick from 14. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
And they're on 27-yard line.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Hassan Reddick, he brought the pressure on the blitz, and he gets there for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger, and got his man complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Chase Claypool, 85 yards. And Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead.
On for the point after.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Daniels on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
For first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at the 33-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's complete. It's the tight end Daniels.
Murray's pass.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
First down, Arizona.
Here's Murray. This would complete to Christian Kirk.
Murray's pass.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 41-yard line.
First carry down for Colfrano Movement, and the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
On first and 10, here's Murray. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Sacked there by Avery Williamson, the linebacker.
A loss of 8 yards. It's second down.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Shift.
try again after the sack. Murray, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed, that time. Lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Murray with a 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Kirk. The 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 46 yards. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed first round?
It's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
Throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 10. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line to start their next drive. And for them a touchdown their last go around. Obviously they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
Running with McFarland. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stepped out and won a lot of scrimmage.
Thompson on the tackle.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger trying to get it to Ebron, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Gonzalez now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Gonzalez now to kick this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time. Decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Chandler Jones, one of the best athletes to ever come out of Rochester, New York, in for the sack.
No spacing. No foul.
Let's go. Man, I got you.
Throwing on second and long. Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down again. Chandler Jones able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
50.
He runs. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Ebron's got it. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Whip.
Watch the line.
Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. Nowhere to go that time.
Number 30.
Maybe got a yard up to the 40.
He's tackled at the 40.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Takes both of them.
McFarland running out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there. First down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard
Now
line.
Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike. Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, alert.
48's the mic. Let's get the ball.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
To Deontay Johnson.
They'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Black 30.
Check 48's the Mike. Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
On first down, it's Samuels. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. A quick pass out to Juju. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line.
That's good for a Pittsburgh Steeler.
On first down, Samuels. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Jalen Samuels.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
Blockers, gotta spin. Wide exit.
He'll try and run forward with counter. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. Quick talk.
They'll run here with Conner, and he is going to lose yardage here.
James Conner.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Now Ben going to give this one to Conner, and he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Conner in the final seconds of the first half, and the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Daniels on the return. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Daniels on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Just like that. Check 26, check 26.
He may try to run for this. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's fourth down.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now fourth down.
They'll try and run the option. Being chased out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Kill.
Hey, alert him.
Now we'll run with McFarland. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a second and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Again, McFarland. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Hey, we're going to mic the 48 right now. Let's go. I don't think you got it, son. Check.
On third down, it's Conner. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
3-yard line.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Isaiah Simmons
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
25-yard line.
48 Mike. 48 Mike. It's just me and you.
Show that bench release and go.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete.
Roethlisberger's pass thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Townsend picks it, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Big hold of the 30. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 59 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. And the Steelers 23.
Throwing now is Murray. This one caught by Isabella. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the lead is now 21-14.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
At the 39-yard line.
180.
Stop your whining. What tight end? 3 down.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On second down, McFarland. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 34 yards there and a first down.
For a partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield with you little people.
Brings up
Good run there.
At the 29-yard line.
3 yards remain for second down.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On the run is Connor. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
On first down, McFarland. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Easy, easy.
Safe.
Alert, alert.
He's coming.
Easy.
We got double up.
McFarland once more. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation.
Makes it 3rd and 11.
You got it.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
44. Double bump.
Check 24. Watch 24.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And that is incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And Boswell's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. And I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. But, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Well, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there. Hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
6 at the 36-yard line.
Here we go, D. It's just me and you.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Back to throw, Murray. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. You got the slim lead late in the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then in the end, he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And a short gain down to about the 33.
Jalen Samuels.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over. He's got daylight. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First down, Arizona.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the carry, it's Muhammad. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 6 guys.
They go again with Muhammad. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
to some violent content, parental discretion is advised. Due to some violent content, parental discretion is advised. Nace la
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel. We are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They're going to mark that wearing hook out of bounds. Some really good starting field position past the 40-yard line. Murray now on first down. Open man is currently complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you're running back routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
First down, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. And Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down. So an early wake-up call there leads to a quick second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Murray flush to his right. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking for Bills that time, and it'll bring up third down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play, and who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Check 50, check 50.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down.
Has been a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. And it appears they'll go for it here on fourth down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Play that tight D. Don't let him breathe, defense.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Ship, ship.
No sound, no sound.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. I'm coming. Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo.
They do go for it. It's Murray. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on fourth down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on fourth down here early in the game.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. So they'll come up first and 10 now
Check,
from
check.
the 33.
I'm here all day. 44, Mike.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
Force the mic. 44 is the mic. Big
Deuce.
stop. Let's go.
The first carry now for Kofrani Muhammad. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
It's now third down.
Get ready.
Murray going to run play action with Drake and look to throw it. Got some real estate inside the 30 and down to the 28-yard line. And a big pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the mark. It's fourth down. receptions for him, and it's another first down.
18-yard line.
They'll run with Muhammad. Enough to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
Well, they certainly had success with the ball first drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short game. But I wouldn't have been in the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too hard on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
No score after one on EA Sports. Here's a full receiver look now. Three of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. And it's caught. So close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 4 catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. On the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chopping at the bit just to get the football. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there, and this will stay a 6-point ball game.
Zane Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Andre Roberts now to return it. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Allen to the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it. Thank you.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he to the tight end Knox. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First down, Bills.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. 48. 48 to Mike. It's a party now. Done.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Alert, alert, alert.
From midfield, here's Allen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
Rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. From the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out. Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up. They're going to halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
35-yard line.
Only got a yard out of that last completion. And it makes this 2nd and 9. Able to get it back to the 41-yard seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Chandler Jones picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Like we say all the time, you have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than later.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
48.
On the gun, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
Allen's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 15. That'll lead to 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And he's able to find Diggs. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 36. Allen going to give this one to Singletary. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Set him back 5. They're pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game. 2nd and 8.
We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous. Hey, look, 48. Look, hey, we're going to make the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, watch your leg.
They go right back to Singletary. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd down.
get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
Mike 48, Mike 48.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Check. 56, 56. Come to my world. We want it. Come to my world. Jump, alert.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Chandler Jones getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
Fourth down.
This 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, look, 48. Hey, go back to 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, G. 48 month. 48 month. I'm coming. Regular.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. So, boy, that's already the third they burn here. They are out of timeouts now before we've even hit the fourth quarter. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic.
Hey, what's the ball?
48's the mic.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Hey, alert 48. On 52. Right now, let's go. You ain't doing nothing today. 49. Check.
From the gun, Allen. And that is going to be incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back.
Play is a turnover on downs.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Muhammad. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
Muhammad's the ball carrier.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Watch the safety creep.
They'll keep it on the ground. Muhammad. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. It's our field. Hey, it's our house.
They'll run on 1st down. Muhammad. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple.
Shit! Watch twist!
They'll run. This is Muhammad. And he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put in the bold. Here we go. Accelerating, and off he goes. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. On 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. This defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover, because one more score, and this game's over.
Hey, check 24. Tight dog.
On 2nd down, Muhammad. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
yes, I